So, as we get ready to sit, you might want to take a moment and just do a few stretches, neck and shoulders, arms, upper back. Just see if there's any part of your body that might be resistant to sitting still. So, as I introduce the theme and the topic for this meditation, just stretch for a moment, and then we'll find ourselves into stillness here in just a few minutes. So, just get the kinks out. As you're stretching this physical body, welcome yourself to this moment in time, this place on a cushion or chair. And mukti means essence, or maybe even soul. So welcome the Jiva Mukti, the largest sense of who you are. In this meditation, we will be focusing on the word gratitude. So let's start with just a moment of noticing this physical body that sits here and just taking a moment in gratitude. And then the larger sense of who you are, Jiva Mukti, the liberated self. Gratitude for the journey that is having in this life. And just acknowledging all of the steps along the way that got us right here. Every one of those was necessary for us to arrive on this cushion as we are today. So just as you cannot do yoga meaning to unite, you also can't do meditation. So meditation is just connecting our mind and our body and ourselves with something that's greater. This natural union of self with our divine essence. So this practice of meditation reveals all of our resistance to being that big self. Reveals our need to kind of hold on and cling and sometimes stay small. So let's look at that big self as we come to a seat. Start to find that seat underneath you. Clear the flesh, move the cushion, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable. And then just turn your palms up. Let your palms rest here in your lap. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out, and just notice this gesture of openness and receptivity. If you like, you can set the right hand in the cradle of your left hand and let your hands rest in your lap. This gesture of our softness, our gentleness, holding our strength. You can close your eyes or you can just soften your gaze, but start to feel your spine lengthening, lifting up away from this seat like an antenna. The top of the spine is your head, your brain. Just imagine an antenna reaching up to communicate, to receive. Relax your jaw. You might even open and close your mouth. Soften your eyes. Maybe tuck your chin just slightly. Feel your face even softening. And now that we've found this seed, I invite you to practice the discipline of sitting in perfect stillness. And it is a challenge. The practice teaches us to notice when we're tempted to fidget, wiggle, or move. We might notice an uncomfortable place in our back, our knees, our hips. And so the challenge, the discipline of meditation is just noticing those discomforts and continuing in stillness as we observe a body that goes through phases of discomfort. The more we stick with stillness, the easier stillness gets. And the way the masters have taught us to sit in stillness, to sit in discomfort, is to notice breath. So simply bring your mind to your breath as it comes in. And let your mind follow the breath as it goes out. Breath in and breath out. Let your mind notice the soft movement of your abdomen, gently lifting as it fills and gently softening as the breath leaves the body. Each inhale we receive, and each exhale we offer. You might choose to use the word gratitude or grateful or even thank you with each exhale. We inhale and we receive this new moment, this new breath. And we exhale a mantra of thanks, of gratitude. Bringing awareness a little deeper into the body, see if you can feel the diaphragm in its upward and downward motion. As you inhale, the diaphragm lowers, presses down toward your belly, your low back, your abdomen. And as you exhale, the diaphragm lifts up and presses against the bottom of your lungs. See if you can picture this muscle that's kind of like the head of a drum, lowering as you breathe in and lifting as you breathe out. You don't have to control the breath, just observe this natural occurrence with each breath, the lifting and the lowering. Allowing the breath to breathe the body. No effort, just observing breath, breathing this body. And you're the witness. Observing a body receiving breath, life, oxygen. And on the exhale, gratitude for this breath, this experience, this living. As we continue these slow breaths in our stillness, with an exhale of gratitude, you might just notice your body and each exhale, gratitude for another part of your body, eyes that see, hands that hold, a tongue that can taste, feet that walk. Take a few gratitude breaths, a little body scan, and let your body know your gratitude for all of its parts. And as we continue breathing, being aware of our breath and our exhale of gratitude, let's allow ourselves to be aware of the space we call home. And with each breath, just a thought of gratitude for one of our comforts: a roof over our head, a comfortable bed, clean running water, maybe a trinket or a gift that makes you smile in your home. Take a moment to breathe out gratitude for the things in your living space. Continuing to observe breath with a gratitude exhale. Let's bring our gratitude to nature, to the beauty of a simple flower that we might look at more closely today. All of the beauty that this season brings, the colors, the sounds, the textures in nature. Each breath out, a gratitude for another simple beauty that surrounds us. And with our next few breaths, exhaling gratitude for the things we do. Exhale a breath of gratitude for being able to drive a car, type on a keyboard, hold a paintbrush, walk with a friend, sit in the sun. Let's take some breaths of gratitude for the simple things we do in our lives that we might take for granted. Continuing these breaths. Let's take our next 10 exhales, each one gratitude for a person in our life. Let's honor 10 people with our next 10 breaths. Take one more deep breath in and let your mouth open slightly to sigh a long exhale. Let your hands reach out to your sides and slowly the arms float up high. Maybe stretch up high as you softly blink your eyes open. Be a little bit side to side. And let your hands come down in front of your heart, this universal gesture of gratitude. And ending this meditation with gratitude for this Jiva Mukti, this liberated soul, this large essence of who we really are. That which observed the breathing, that which offered the gratitude. Maybe leave our cushions this morning a little more connected to that which we truly are. Namaste.